Ever wondered how to revolutionize your sex life? Well, wonder no more. Today, we're diving headfirst into an intriguing yet often misunderstood topic: understanding the vagina for a healthier, more satisfying sex life. This knowledge is not just important, it's critical. It can profoundly impact relationships, personal satisfaction, and overall sexual health. So buckle up, because we're about to embark on an enlightening journey. Prepare to be utterly amazed by the mind-bending truth about the vagina. Dive straight into the intrigue with the anatomy of the vagina. It's an intricate part of the female body, playing a vital role in sexual health and pleasure. Yet, it is often misunderstood or surrounded by mystery. Today, we unveil the truth. The vagina is a muscular canal extending from the cervix, which is the lower part of the uterus, to the external part of the female genitalia, known as the vulva. This amazing structure is designed to deliver a multitude of functions, from menstruation to childbirth and yes, sexual activity. One of the most fascinating aspects of the vagina is its ability to change shape during sexual arousal, a phenomenon known as vaginal tenting. This transformation allows for comfortable penetration and increases the potential for pleasure. Isn't that remarkable? Another crucial part of the vagina is the G-spot, a sensitive area located on the front wall of the vagina. Stimulation of this spot can lead to strong sexual arousal and intense orgasms. However, it's important to remember that everyone is different and what works for one may not work for another. Let's not forget the clitoris, a small, sensitive organ located at the top of the vulva. Fun fact, the clitoris has over 8,000 nerve endings, double that of the penis, making it incredibly sensitive to touch and a key player in sexual pleasure. But it's not just about the physical. The vagina also has a unique ecosystem of bacteria known as the vaginal microbiome. This microbiome plays a crucial role in maintaining vaginal health and preventing infections. So, remember, maintaining a healthy lifestyle can directly impact your sexual health. While the vagina is indeed complex, understanding its anatomy and functions can greatly enhance your sexual experiences. It allows for better communication with your partner, helps you understand what feels good for you, and empowers you to take control of your sexual health. So, there you have it. The vagina in all its glory, unveiled. Remember, every vagina is unique, and understanding this uniqueness is the first step towards a more fulfilling and satisfying sex life. Understanding the anatomy of the vagina is the first step to a better sex life. Now that we know the facts, let's debunk some common myths about the vagina. There's a lot of misinformation out there, and it's time we set the record straight. Myth number 1. The vagina needs to be tight for sex to be enjoyable. This is a myth that has been perpetuated by societal pressures and misconceptions. The truth is, the vagina is a muscle that can stretch and contract. It's designed to accommodate a range of sizes from a tampon to a baby. Pleasure during sex is not about tightness, but about arousal, lubrication, and the overall connection between partners. Myth number 2. The vagina needs to be cleaned with special products. Again, not true. The vagina is a self-cleaning organ, and using soaps or other products can actually disrupt the natural pH balance, potentially leading to infections. Myth number 3. Orgasms can only be achieved through vaginal penetration. This is a big one. In reality, many people with vaginas find it difficult to reach orgasm through penetration alone. Clitoral stimulation, either alone or in conjunction with penetration, is often key to achieving orgasm. Myth number 4. The hymen is a seal that breaks during first-time intercourse. The hymen is actually a thin, stretchy piece of tissue that can be different shapes and sizes. It's not a freshness seal that breaks, and its state is not an indicator of virginity or sexual experience. And finally, myth number 5. All vaginas look the same. This couldn't be further from the truth. Just like faces, every vagina is unique. There's no such thing as a normal look, and it's important to embrace and love your body just the way it is. Myths can only lead to confusion and dissatisfaction. Stay informed and stay satisfied. Remember, knowledge is power when it comes to your body and your sexual health. Don't let myths and misconceptions hold you back from a fulfilling sex life. The more you know, the better it gets. Communication is the key to unlocking sexual satisfaction. This statement may sound simple, but it holds a profound truth. In our journey of understanding the vagina, we must also understand the importance of open and honest dialogue surrounding sexual preferences and dislikes. We live in a society that often shies away from such discussions, but they are essential for healthy, satisfying sexual relationships. Imagine trying to solve a puzzle without knowing what the final picture should look like. It's difficult, right? Similarly, trying to please your partner without understanding their likes, dislikes, and what makes them comfortable can feel like an impossible task. Just as we took time to understand the intricacies of the vagina, we must take time to understand our partner's needs and desires. This is where the power of communication truly shines. You see, understanding the vagina and its complexities provides a foundation, but it's the open dialogue that builds upon this foundation, creating a skyscraper of sexual satisfaction. It allows you to navigate the world of intimacy with confidence, knowing that you're not just guessing, but actively working towards mutual pleasure. So how do we go about this? It's all about fostering a safe and comfortable space for these conversations. It's about asking questions, listening attentively, and expressing your own preferences and concerns. It's about being patient, understanding, and respectful. Remember, communication is not a one-time event, but a continuous practice. It's an ongoing conversation that evolves with your relationship and your understanding of each other's bodies. And it's not just about the act of sex itself. It's about discussing comfort levels, boundaries, and even fears. It's about creating a deep connection that transcends physical intimacy and delves into emotional intimacy. So don't shy away from these conversations. Embrace them. Understand the vagina, yes, but also understand the person it's a part of. Understand their desires, their fears, their comfort zones. Speak up, ask questions, listen and learn. Speak up, understand, and watch your sex life transform. Because the key to sexual satisfaction is not just about understanding the vagina, it's about understanding each other. Ready for some game-changing revelations? Let's dive right in. Understanding the vagina is key to enhancing sexual pleasure. It's a complex organ, full of nerve endings and sensitive areas. But it's not a one-size-fits-all situation. What works for one person may not work for another. Now let's talk about the clitoris. Often misunderstood, it's an essential pleasure point. It's packed with more nerve endings than any other part of the human body. Stimulating the clitoris can lead to intense pleasure and orgasms. But remember, it's sensitive, so gentle touch is often preferable. Moving on, let's not forget about the G-spot, another area known for its sensitivity. Located on the front wall of the vagina, it can be stimulated through pressure and rhythmic motion, but it's not always easy to find, and not everyone responds to G-spot stimulation in the same way. The key here, as with all things in life, is to experiment. Discover what feels good for you or your partner, and don't be afraid to communicate about it. Which brings us to the next point. Communication is vital. It's important to talk about what feels good, what doesn't, and what you'd like to try. Arousal isn't just about physical stimulation. The brain is our largest sex organ after all. Setting the mood, engaging in foreplay, building anticipation, these all play a role in enhancing pleasure. Try different positions, mix up your routine, introduce toys if that's something you're comfortable with. Remember, it's all about exploring and finding what works best for you. And lastly, don't rush. Good things take time, and pleasure is no exception. Patience, understanding, and a willingness to explore can go a long way in enhancing sexual pleasure. Remember, there's no one-size-fits-all in sexual pleasure. It's a journey of discovery, and the destination is well worth the exploration. So go forth and discover the myriad ways you can enhance your pleasure, and most importantly, have fun while doing it. Ready to revolutionize your sex life? We've journeyed through the fascinating landscape of the vagina, debunked long-standing myths, and highlighted the power of open communication. We've also shared practical tips to enhance pleasure, all in a bid to help you understand and appreciate the feminine mystery better. Remember, every woman is unique, and so is her vagina. Exploration, understanding, and respect are the keys to unlocking a world of pleasure. The vagina is not just a sexual organ, it's a complex system that plays a crucial role in a woman's overall health and well-being. We've debunked myths that have contributed to misinformation and misunderstanding. It's time to let go of these misconceptions and embrace the truth, empowering ourselves and our partners for more fulfilling sexual experiences. Communication is vital. It's the bridge that connects you to your partner, facilitating understanding, building trust, and enhancing intimacy. Talk openly about your desires, fears, and boundaries. Listen with an open heart and mind. This mutual respect and understanding can lead to a more satisfying sexual relationship. The practical tips we've shared are simple yet powerful. Apply them, experiment with them, and most importantly, have fun with them. Sex is not a chore, it's an adventure of discovery and pleasure. Share your breakthrough moments in the comments. We'd love to hear about your journey. And don't forget to subscribe and like this video for more game-changing revelations. Together, we can revolutionize our understanding of the vagina and elevate our sexual experiences.